Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And hi, hello all those new folks I see. Today we're going to talk about Clayton and Anali. Yes, Clayton, who is the human equivalent of a softie.
Hi.
I mean, they're both kind of the human equivalent of the snooze button, aren't they? I mean, but not like the good part where you're sleeping, more like the bad part when it's like, me. Yeah, this is what that couple reminds me of. So Clayton has a hobby, everyone, and it includes cosplaying with his hairy roommates. He has multiple hairy roommates. One of them's Baby Pig. And then we have Chocolate. They're guinea pigs. One cosplays as a French citizen.
Oh, little French pig. You're so mad. Look at those teeth chatter. He doesn't want to be in the pretty pig contest.
The other one cosplays as a firefighter. No, wait, actually, he cosplays as a fire truck. I'm sorry, guys. So Clayton's a guinea pig whisperer.
They have a noise, a specific noise for every emotion that they have.
You're okay, babe.
But he also has Buster, the retired Taco Bell dog.
Your breath stinks. It's Coco's birthday. You don't growl at Coco's birthday.
And Coco, who seems to be cosplaying my mother. Anyways, if Clarendon needed a place to shoot their commercials, this would be it. This location would be great. So then we're introduced to his mother.
Mamas. Come on. You don't bark at mamas. Come here.
Who lives in a closet. I mean, there seems to be enough room in there to crawl into a fetal position and cry while rocking yourself back and forth. I mean, at least there's enough space for that.
My mom lives in like a walk-in closet attached to the living room so she can save up money to get her own place.
Buddy, I don't think she's trying to save up for anything else but buy more crap.
Tell me about this cork collection.
Oh, look at all them pretty corks.
She has colonized that closet, and she's not going anywhere but the kitchen for snacks.
I opened a door and I said, oh, this is my place right here. This is me.
So he met his fiance victim, Anali, on a language learning app.
She was learning English, I was learning Spanish.
And has anyone never taken these language learning app things where you end up talking to people? Is that a good place to meet a significant other? I'm asking for a friend here.
8 months after we first started talking, I decided to book a trip to meet her in Peru.
And 4 days after they met, they got engaged. I mean, hashtag healthy, right?
And I think it was on day 4 of us being together when I realized I've never loved someone as much as I do Anali.
Seriously, 4 days? A banana lives longer in the refrigerator than 4 days.
She said, "Aw," and then didn't say anything else. I was like, so yes? And she said, yeah.
But they're 90-day idiots, so what else are we going to expect here? I mean, 4 days is actually pretty good. So Anali is moving to America and into this petting zoo.
So I need to take a minute because my dog Mango wants to tell you to like and subscribe. All right, let's get back to the show.
And bless him, he's really trying hard to get the place ready for her by cleaning and putting all his mom's crap into this storage unit that can't hold anything else, that's bursting at the seams.
I know that my mom's not a severe hoarder, but she does have hoarding tendencies.
It still looks like an effing mess afterwards. The before and afters aren't really telling much of a story. Okay, so what I'm about to say is not earth-shattering news or some sort of deep psychological dive or anything. These people are totally hooked on the idea of being wanted and needed, and they just love that feeling. And they're so broken inside that they throw all logic aside. I mean, maybe not all of these ding-dongs, but most of them. So Anali makes it to America. Aw, and look at that shirt. Someone took notes. Oh, and by the way, her dad has no clue that she's moving to America to move in with her fiance and to get married. So, totally healthy, right? So here we have a codependent mother boy and a woman who isn't adult enough to tell her parents what the hell she's doing with her life. So I feel like the energy that these two give is more like a cousin energy, like long lost cousin energy, than we're about to get married energy. I may be wrong, and it doesn't help that we're going to see that they have not had an intimate moment since she touched the States, but we're going to get to that. So she makes it to the petting zoo, and she is totally befuddled.
Lo primero que noto en este apartamento es que hay cosas por todos lados y realmente es tan abrumante.
By the mess, as most of us probably would be.
No hay un mueble donde sentarse. Tampoco hay una mesa. ¿Y dónde comen?
My nervous system is shocked just looking at all this.
Ellos están haciendo las cosas al revés.
She's also very puzzled by the fact that his mom lives in a closet, as again we all would be.
En el closet pues va la ropa, los zapatos, maletas, etc.
Regardless, I guess she kind of takes it with stride, and that's cool because, you know, these folks generally complain up the ass. And I guess she's even okay with the fact that there's a skinned animal on the nightstand. I mean, out of all the things that she probably saw that day, the dead animal next to an accent lamp is the least of her concerns.
Primera noche. Love you, chiqui.
So it's their first night, and no action. Yeah, well, what can you do? I mean, I think the panda got more cuddles than he did, to be quite honest with you. So it's the next day, and they go horseback riding. This is a very anticlimactic horseback riding scene. I mean, honestly, staring at a sheet of graph paper is more exhilarating than watching these two, but I digress. So these two dum-dums end up having a conversation about her lying to her family about moving to another country to marry someone, and she just, I guess, is embarrassed about the fact that she did this all quickly, and that's her excuse.
¿Cómo le podía decir a mi papá que estoy comprometida cuando eran 4 días de conocerlo?
And that's why she doesn't want to tell her family. But I think that lying to your family is way worse than admitting to your family that you're an idiot who agreed to marry someone after 4 days. I mean, I would totally be brokenhearted if Mango lied to me about having some fiance on the other side of the planet and not tell me about it. So next off, they go and meet his sister.
Ella era un poco celosa con las novias de sus hermanos, entonces eso a mí me pone en una situación difícil.
So the sister doesn't take kindly to Annalise. I mean, listen, and I get the whole part of like she didn't tell her family.
Where does he think she is right now?
He thinks that she's in America, but he thinks that she's here for work.
But she kind of goes overboard and does that monologue that we all hear on the show, which is, you're here for the green card and all that other nonsense that we hear all the time anyways.
Imagine her faking something like that for 2.5 years.
I can.
So she gives that speech and then huffs and puffs her way to the bathroom, I think, or the door, or she goes somewhere to go cry. So that went well. And that's okay because a few boring days later, they take a romantical trip to Indiana. And they meet up with Asswipe's sister for apple picking, where I guess she begins to understand and accept Annalise. Sort of. Not really.
Here for a bigger reason than just like citizenship or...
Well, I hope so.
Anyway, all is well in the world, it seems. Like I mentioned, these two have not consummated their love. But, you know, in this scene, Clayton has high hope that this might happen. I mean, he brought the lube and the Rubik's Cube.
Chiqui.
Hi.
Hi.
What else is a girl gonna need?
Él pensaba que estaba viéndose como un modelo, pero yo lo vi como una vaca desparramada.
But unfortunately, the Rubik's Cube is the only thing that got action that night because not even the battery-powered candles got them to play human Jenga. So cut to some other time in their boring lives, and Annalise is wondering, does Clayton hang out with any other humans but his mom? Does he interact with anybody else but the petting zoo gang?
Básicamente casi todos de mis amigos están en línea porque estoy en línea jugando.
Apparently not.
He venido a los Estados Unidos para vivir con un nerd.
And she talks to him about it, and, you know, he doesn't seem to be too bothered by the fact that all he does is, you know, play on his computer thing and talk to furry things dressed up as motor vehicles.
Mi mejor amigo desde hace 10 años es alguien que no conocí en persona.
But it's okay because this gives us a great opportunity to go on a trip.
A tu amigo Cameron, estaba pensando, quizás, no sé, podemos ir a verlo.
Thanks, TLC producers. It was probably a good idea because this would bring back the pulse to this segment, honestly. San Diego, here they go to meet his BFF for the first time. Oh, hearts. Wah. And they make it. The plane makes it. Yay. So they get to their Airbnb where there's no mom in a closet. Great.
It feels amazing having a proper house all by ourselves.
And Annalise is feeling pretty good about that. She's living life. She's loving life.
Tener este espacio juntos, por fin los dos solos. Se siente bien.
Until Clayton ruins it that night. So these two go on a double date with his real life friend and his girlfriend. And then Clayton lets them know, and the world know, that he doesn't drink, but in the worst way possible, the most embarrassing way possible.
I gotta get the virgin version because I'm effectively living as a virgin because we haven't been having sex recently. So.
I felt so bad for Annalise.
I know what those eyes mean, man. Shut up.
What's she gonna do? Not have sex with me?
Where did he get his social skills from? Oh wait, he has none because he spends his day playing dress up with gerbils.
His mother lives with us and the apartment is very small and you can hear everything. Okay, well this has been disproven scientifically.
Okay, thanks Mr. Wizard. He is such a jokester, he brings his crowd to tears. So it's the next day and obviously she's not happy.
Clayton quiere resolver algo de nuestra relación, hacerlo solo conmigo, no consultarlo con sus amigos.
So they go and eat their mayonnaise breakfast.
Lo siento, Chiqui, pero solo soy persona que habla de lo que está en mi mente.
No, doofus, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You're just being a DICK, and that's really honestly not an excuse. So at the end, he apologizes, she accepts, and on we go with this relationship. It's the night after the apology, and it doesn't go well either because there's another blow up. But this time, guys, it's because he confronts her about, not having told her family where the hell she is and why she's there.
Que no hay razón para no decir. 2 años y medio no es suficiente.
Ya, Clayton, estás arruinando mi cena.
And point for Clayton, I agree with him on this one. She needs to come clean about the situation, but she is an immature idiot.
¿Sabes qué? Me voy. No quiero hablar contigo.
Bye.
Bye.
And she just kind of cries and huffs and puffs and blows the house down. Not really. She doesn't blow anything down. She just runs into the bathroom and cries.
I have no idea why Anali is crying about this. Well, it makes me wonder if there's something else going on.
So this is where we're at right now with these two. She doesn't want to tell her parents. He's a big ding-dong. They're both childish idiots. And that is it for now, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification button so you'll remember me. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful week.